We now continue our coverage. The U.S. Northeast is coming to grips with the destruction from Superstorm Sandy. Companies and local authorities are now assessing the cost of the damage. In New York City alone, investors are waiting for the stock market to reopen after being closed now for nearly 2 days. Liling Tan looks at how small businesses are dealing with the aftermath.
Yes, with New York City virtually dark for 2 days, including at one of the main financial centers by the New York Stock Exchange, the obvious question after taking stock of the damage is how much is this going to cost the city and the country from when markets open on Wednesday to the longer term? It's an aftermath described in the region as unprecedented as the U.S. Northeast woke up to scenes of destruction and heartache. The cost of the damages, anywhere from $20 billion to $45 billion, according to early estimates. This could throw a wrench into a U.S. economy already struggling to recover.
It's not as if we needed another shock with all the volatility, all the dashed hopes that we've had in this 2012. So I think a lot of people are going to look at this as a time of reflection. They're going to pull money out. They're going to continue the trend at retail of pulling money out and waiting to see what's going to happen with the election, the fiscal cliff and all that. I think this couldn't have come at a worse time. Small businesses could feel a stronger pinch as defaults on small business loans go up and job losses multiply. Damage to property and businesses could be between $10 to $20 billion, according to estimates by disaster modeling company Akakat. As for the 2-day closure of U.S. stock markets, their scheduled reopening on Wednesday could see volatility that may shake investor confidence and affect the broader economy. Well, I think on the one hand, it's a testament to the strength and resilience of New York that we can get things back up and running in 48 hours. On the other hand, people are going to look, once we know the full extent of the damage down here, and say, wait a minute, does it really make sense to be hostage to the, to the weather and the fortune of Mother Nature? As a worst case for New York, Ortel believes that this closure could prompt competing markets around the world to consider an alternative center of finance. As for the economy, the more optimistic believe that the long-term impact from the storm can be contained, as losses from businesses will likely be offset by money going into rebuilding efforts. Back to you.
All right, Liling, thank you very much. We also forget about the fact that markets around the world have remained open, and U.S. futures are pointed towards a relatively flat open given what the impact of the hurricane has been.